Why has an ice cream company taken on the state of Israel? Why has Ben & Jerry decided not to sell ice cream in the West Bank? Why has the Israeli Prime Minister taken this development to heart? Why did he tweet that now Israelis know which ice cream not to eat? All this and more in On Point with Kartikeya. Ben & Jerry's decision surprised everyone in Israel. Ben & Jerry is an American company. It was founded by two hippies in the 1970s. Jerry Greenfield and Ben Cohen are the two founders of the American ice cream giant, which is known for its world-famous flavors like Cherry Garcia and Chubby Hubby. Now, Ben & Jerry will not be available in the West Bank, an area which most of the world considers as an occupied territory. Ben & Jerry say that they have not exited from Israel, but will cease operations in West Bank as the company feels that the selling of the product in occupied Palestinian territories is inconsistent with its values. Ben & Jerry, unlike other American corporations, is an intensely political company. It is deeply invested in local politics. Ben & Jerry took strong positions on issues like Black Lives Matter and immigration in America, on which every political party had different views and Republicans were all opposed to it. Now, Black Lives Matter divided American politics. Black Lives Matter was about how blacks are treated by law enforcement authorities, and it united the blacks, it united the global opinion that the reforms must take place, and Ben & Jerry took a position on that issue. Now, immigration, on the other hand, was a very hot issue. Trump had taken a very strong position that the immigration should not be allowed. But then Ben & Jerry again took a strong position on this issue, saying that the people who require to be accommodated in America should be, because America is a country of immigrants. The Israeli response on this has been very strong. Israel's Prime Minister said that Ben & Jerry has decided to brand itself as an anti-Israeli ice cream company. Subsequently, he took to the Twitter and tweeted that now people know which ice cream not to buy. The resentment on social media was also very palpable. Many activists in the United States hailed the decision and requested Ben & Jerry to extend the decision to the whole of Israel. Though Ben & Jerry have made it clear that the decision is limited to the West Bank, an area occupied by Israel in 1967. Though this decision will not come to effect immediately as the contract extends till the end of next year. Ben & Jerry is part of a bigger conglomerate called Unilever, which purchased Ben & Jerry for $326 million in 2000. The arrangement allowed the Ben & Jerry company to have an independent board that retained the right for the company to make independent decisions about its social mission. Israel, in the last 20 years, has improved its control of West Bank by allowing Jews to settle in areas inside that area. This has been fiercely resisted by Palestinians. Last time it resulted in violence in Sheikh Jarrah, which led to violence in Jerusalem as a whole, and escalation of violence took place between Hamas and Israel. It culminated into a 10-day war between Hamas and Israel, which led to death of hundreds of Palestinians in many civilian areas. Now, what Ben & Jerry have done is to bring focus back to the issue of illegal occupation by Israel, which it refuses to resolve. It believes that more it stays on the issue will go away, wither away. The action by Ben & Jerry might end up achieving little on the ground, but it is big enough to support the narrative that the world has not forgotten the Palestinian plight. So this is all in On Point with Kartikeya. For news and other stories, keep on watching TV9 Digital.